Title: My stepmom kicked me out at 16. Years later, she found me again and begged me for money. When I was 16, my stepmom decided I had to start paying rent to live in the house. I told her I couldn't. I was still in school, and my small weekend job barely paid for food and school supplies. She didn't care. She said if I couldn't pay, I couldn't stay. My dad didn't defend me. One night, she threw my clothes into a trash bag and told me to leave. I had nowhere to go. For a while, I slept behind a grocery store near a dumpster. I'd wrap myself in an old blanket and hope no one noticed. Some nights, I barely slept because I was cold and scared someone would steal what little I had. One morning, an older man who owned a small repair shop nearby saw me sitting outside. Instead of yelling at me to leave, he asked if I was okay. I told him everything. He gave me a small job sweeping the shop and carrying tools. After a few weeks, he let me sleep in a tiny storage room in the back. It wasn't much, but it felt like a palace compared to the street. While working there, I started learning how to fix phones and laptops. I watched everything he did and practiced whenever I could. Eventually, I started repairing devices for people on my own. Then I saved enough money to start a small online repair business. It grew slowly at first, but over the years it kept expanding. More customers, more employees, bigger contracts. By the time I was in my 20s, the small repair hustle had turned into a real tech company. I finally had the life I used to dream about while sleeping outside in the cold. Then one day, I got a message. It was my stepmom. She somehow found my company online and realized I was the owner. So suddenly, she wanted to reconnect. She said the family was struggling and asked if I could help them financially. The same woman who kicked a 16-year-old kid onto the street was now begging that same kid for money. I thought about those nights behind the dumpster, freezing and hungry. Then I replied with one sentence. Sorry, I can't help. If someone can't pay rent, they probably shouldn't stay. I never heard from her again.